Hey, it's Andre, and this is the Durafly Gloster Gladiator. Look, like honestly, World War II, 4S, biplane. I mean, check, 1100 mils. It's got a 770 kV motor. Can't even say that the second time around. With an 11x7 prop, runs on 4S 2200 batteries, and it looks stunning. You know what? I'm not gonna even talk anymore. We're gonna put a battery into this thing. We're gonna put a couple batteries into this airplane and go flying. Oh, point of reference, if you looked at the build video, I had a little bit of trouble getting the wing rigging wires tight. I found a better set of needle nose pliers, and I'll do a little supplementary video on how to repair. Well, you just basically open the fastenings and then tug and then clip and snip and everything again. And the trick is just trying not to do any damage to the foam, obviously. So I just didn't have the right tool at the time. So that's why that came out that way. But anyhow, enough talking. Let's go flying with the Durafly Gloster Gladiator. I hope you enjoy this. So the Gloster Gladiator from Durafly, really nice piece of kit. I don't know if that's going to show up, but whatever, we'll put that there. Rear hatch canopy system. May put a tab on the back because I'm noticing my fingers are sliding and I just can't get a grip of the rear hatch. There we go. Now, as I said in the build video, this is a really neat idea. Piece of foam that jams the battery straight in to the right spot in the cockpit or the fuselage. See, slide that guy in, slide that guy in, and voila. High rates on the elevator for sure, but she's up. Woohoo! All right, so I've immediately gone to high rates on the Gloster Gladiators. That's 100% on all my control surfaces, and 30% expo. And what we got is a very responsive aircraft. Took off nice, and I bumped to high rates right away. It slows down really sweet too. I'll get it in closer in the next pass as I get used to it and balancing my environment with it. No real weird evil tendencies either. I'm not using a lot of rudder, just kind of steering it around. You will drag the tail a little bit on power, so you do want to learn your coordinated turns and get your thumb in there, but you know, you can have fun and wag it around a little tiny bit. Huh, beautiful. Really stands out nice in the sunshine too. I've got my timer set to 7. It'll probably be short flight since this is the first flight. Oh, she's so striking. Such a striking aircraft. So you can see that into the wind. It does drag its tail a tiny bit. And no big deal. Oh yeah, this will come in nice. Dragging it around a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit more up elevator into my CG, my setup a little bit, but overall, not too bad. It does slow down and I can play with it, and I got lots of throttle response. So being 4S, the main part about the 4S in this ship is for CG, but okay, you can fly at scale, or you can fly at not very scale, so which is pretty cool. All right. I'm gonna try and bring this thing in now. So, power off, nice and gentle. Oh, look at that. I'm into a good little headwind. And
2 minutes.
Oh, sweet. Come on, come on, come on. Drag my wing. Okay, that is not bad at all. All right, that was one really nice first flight. I'm gonna put a little bit of a up elevator into my my trim, but not a whole lot. So what I'm gonna check now is see what it looks like after 5 minutes. Again, really handy piece of foam, and then your battery just slides right out. Six-minute plane, easily a 6-minute plane. Okay, so once again, going into my high rates, a little tiny bit of up elevator on that trim, but otherwise we are like before. Well, that is much better. I like it 100% throw with 30% expo. Really, for me, this works. This plane just feels really lively with the settings. It will do some very biplane like, well, it will do some really nice maneuvers. I'll come by. We got no one now. We can do some low fasts. Woohoo! Oh yeah, what a plane! I love the colors. I love this decal package. It took a little bit of time to put it together, but overall, you will agree. And now see, I'm starting to use a little bit more rudder in those turns, and that's just because it's going into a bit of a push from the wind, and otherwise, it looks fantastic up there. Just having some fun, wiggling the wings. Nice. A little bit of kick out on that roll. Wasn't too bad though. And again, I'm gonna try something here. That's a little better. A little bit of rudder in that turn, and it kind of just kicked around nicely. I bet this thing would do amazing knife edge, but I'll have to get used to it still. But it slows down too, which is really incredible for what it is. That big 11-inch prop and all that power in 4S. So it's flying very unscale-like, but it's still looks fantastic. I will try some grass takeoff and landings on a battery pack next, I think, too.
2 minutes.
So I've reduced my timer down to 5 minutes, and that is strictly because as I get used to the airplane, you start driving it a little harder. So then you start running out of time a little bit more. So it's now down to a 5-minute timer, which is perfectly fine for flying any really nice airplane. And I've got a good healthy selection of 4S 2200s. So I'm running a cross between Nanotechs and my Zippies. So right now in this second flight, I've got a Zippy. The previous one was a big, juicy Nanotech battery. So, but it doesn't seem to mind the C ratings. It felt equally as reliable, and these are my much older Zippy compacts. So. Okay, so this landing, we're gonna try and hit the grass this time and see if it will do a grass landing. It still does into that wind, eh? It still just wants to drive the tail around a bit and do some fun stuff. Okay, let's see if we can do a grass landing here and just see how it behaves when it comes in and lands on grass.
30 seconds.
Okay, it will do a grass landing.
Throttle home.
Oh, this thing is utterly amazing. It is so good. We're gonna pop in another pack and we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do a grass takeoff this time. This time, it's our first grass takeoff. So we'll pin that tail down a bit. Woo! That was not that elegant, but it got up. I need a little bit more of a rollout. Oh, I wonder if that CG at the battery is not sitting too sweet. Or the camera hanging off the back of my CG point? Yeah, it's hanging down a bit this time. All right, let's bring that in and try that again. Feel it's a little tail heavy now. Coming in. Yeah, we're good. It lands very nice, actually. Oh, that was, okay. That was a little bit of a drop, but you saw what the landing gear can do. So all I'm gonna do is move my camera a little bit more forward, I think, and I'll verify that battery. And we'll try takeoff again. Maybe my battery didn't get all the way forward. So, yeah, it feels like it's all the way forward. Well, maybe just got the wind funny. I'll try that again. All right, another takeoff. That landing was really nice though. That's much better. I really like this thing. Can do that all day with this plane. Little snap rolls and everything, completely unrealistic, but hey, that's fun.
4 minutes.
Oh, what a plane. A little bit of a crab flyby. It slows down, and then with that 4S power, it will come back up pretty nice. So you can goof around quite a lot. I mean, third flight with this plane, and I'm already really mixing it up, having a good time. I've got one more pack, so I'll throw that in at the end of this one, throw the camera around, and just keep having a really good time with this airplane.
3 minutes.
It's, you know, like, well, you can get it into all out of shape and then just hang it off the prop and use that prop to pick it up. So, you know everybody's going to say, oh, it's not quite scale, but I like having that little extra power. And then you can be really goofy with the thing, too. Not go through the goalposts. Ooh, the wind caught me there. What a nice plane. And the winds, I'll be honest, the winds are in the 30 to 20 to 30, 25 kilometer hour kind of gusts. And outside of the gnarly takeoff, which I'm going to say was camera CG related, it doesn't care. So you've got a nice 1100 millimeter aircraft, which will deal with some of the elements. Yeah, I'll throw some skis on this thing this winter. totally throw some skis on this aircraft this winter. Beautiful looking thing. I love the color scheme. Could totally do it in a more wartime, like this is a pre-war plane paint scheme, sorry. You could totally do it in a pre-war or post-war, during war scheme, and you would not miss it. But I like the silver. I like the silver, I like the yellow. Maybe I'll paint those wheel caps to match the rest of the color of the airplane, but woohoo! No orientation issues either with it, so that's kind of nice. I'll pop it around and do some stuff. All right, we're gonna set up for a landing here, and then we'll put in the last pack. I'm just bringing it in for a long. We'll see what happens. Over top of those trees, nice and gentle. We know we'll do a grass landing, but I'm gonna do a field landing here. Just crab over. And the wind's really catching it, but uh-oh. Oh, yeah, hey, not bad. Gotta pin that tail and watch the ailerons. But overall, whoo, it will grand handle really well. 4th battery on this aircraft. I'm like super impressed. I'm really, really liking the Durafly Gloster Gladiator. So last one. Nice. All right. Got a little bit of a sunset going on still. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. See if I can get a little bit of over camera action here. All right. It sinks when you get a little bit, when it's turning into the wind, which is normal. Here we go. Oh, I love how this thing looks. Oh, I'm off on that one. Oh, this battery feels flat, actually. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this battery feels a little flat. This is an old battery. Okay. We're okay. That's all right. I think it's just flying into the headwind, gets a little goofy. All right, we gotta keep the speed up in the wind. How do you know you're enjoying a plane? You start doing silly stuff with it right away. Yeah, I'm noticing the wind is changing ever so slightly, but it's still okay. All right, I'm gonna pull back here so I can judge it. I wanna get 1 or 2 more of these nice flybys, and then I think I'm gonna land this pack, because I don't know about it. Whatever. Woohoo! That's fine. Try it again. Oh, the wind's picking up. I'm flying. I got a headwind. I'm flying into it, so it's making things a little bit unpredictable. Woo! Oh, what a plane! This thing's so hot. This is so freaking good. I mean, you can really get technical. I'm dialing in a little bit of everything and just bouncing it around. There you go. Yes. Yes. That's what I was looking for. All right. Let's land this thing.
2 minutes.
All right. Coming in for a nice, smooth, beautiful landing. Cross through the wind. Let it do its thing, let it settle down. Oh, the wind got it that time. Come on over here. Oh, wow.
Throttle.
Wow. I'm Andre, and this is the Durafly Gloster Gladiator. Can you tell I like this plane a lot? I mean, 1100 millimeter, 4S, World War II biplane, just to make it extra special. I had a hoot flying this thing. Really well mannered, really exceptional power and everything. Now that's the 4S, but I'll take it. I had so much fun. It will go slow, fast, it will really behave, and it will let you goof around, have some fun, and then when you need to power out of it, it's there. So, whew, again, Durafly Gloster Gladiator. Love the color, love the scheme, love the size, love the power, love the looks, love the biplane. I'm very impressed. Hope you enjoyed the flight. Look for more with this plane as we get some better weather, but hey, not bad. And like I said, the winds are up. Check out that build video. It's long, it's crazy, but it covers a lot of detail, and I figured out how to fix all my wing rigging, so please don't be nasty and evil about those comments, but I know how to fix it, and this plane will be in the fleet for a long time to come because I like biplanes. I'm Andre again. Thanks for watching Durafly Gloster Gladiator.